Yes, people, Arsenal with Ash, West Ham at home this weekend, and what a difference a week makes, man. Liverpool are now 8 points ahead of us. They've got 2 draws in their last 2 away games. Everton and Villa both midweek, and we now have a game in hand. So win that game in hand, and we're 5 points behind them. When a couple of weeks ago we were staring at a possible 9 point deficit. So it's looking a little bit more um, positive in terms of the title race. Even just on social media, Liverpool fans are losing it. They're losing their nerve. Even their game against Wolves at the weekend at home, the crowd, you could hear the crowd nervy. So it's not even just on social media. The players seem a little bit more rattled. They're getting a couple of little injuries here and there. Even Slot himself don't seem as calm and relaxed as he has been throughout most of the season. So there's something happening there. There is something happening. They are still big favourites because obviously they're panicking about a team with a front three of Trossard, Merino and Waneri. One attacker, like one of our actual attackers going into the season in Trossard, who isn't even a guaranteed starter when all are fit. Mikel Merino, who we signed to play in midfield, who's just going to have to do a job up front. And then Ethan Waneri, a 17-year-old. And that is what got Liverpool fans panicking. But boy, like I said in I think it was my match review or my player ratings after the last game against Leicester, a big credit to the players and the manager for even getting us into this position, considering all of the injuries, etc. that we're going through. But yeah, we just have to keep pushing and taking it game by game, because it's easy to think ahead and look at the possibilities of, if Liverpool lose to Man City on the weekend and we beat West Ham, now the title's in our hands completely. That's mad. But we have to just focus on our game, because we can't afford to drop points either. So West Ham is the main and sole focus, and we have to win that game. And then we can relax and watch the City-Liverpool game and hope that City get a result. But we have to do our job, because last weekend we nearly failed on our job with that Leicester away game. But luckily we managed to get the job done. So it's going to be a similarly tough game. Another struggling team, a team that has quality though. In the likes of Bowen and Kudus. I know they've got a few injuries as well, so I think Paqueta might be out, Somerville, Fulkrug, Antonio, of course, we know about as well. So yeah, they've got quite a few injuries, similarly to us in the front line. But like I said, they've got players that can hurt us, and we need to make sure we can put the ball in the back of the net. Whether that's going to be Mikel Merino, we don't know. But let's see. But yeah, it should be a tough game. Obviously, they've got Graham Potter now. They've changed their manager. It hasn't really changed their form, to be honest with you. They're without a win in their last 4 games. I think they've won 1 game this side of Christmas, so it's looking bleak for them. And obviously, we went there earlier in the season and smashed them. I think it was 5-2 in the end. And we were, about 4-0 up at half-time or whatever it was. No, 4-2 I think it was at some point. So yeah, we can definitely be confident going into this game, but we can't take any prisoners. We can't take anything for granted, and we have to win this game. So yeah, in terms of my predicted 11, I'm gonna go with David Ryan goal, of course, doesn't change. Been fantastic this season. At right back, we have options now. We've got Timber and we've got Ben White, who's back. I'd go with Timber for the continuity. Obviously, he's in form. He's arguably our best right back anyway. So I'd go with Timber. I'd keep the defence the same: Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly. Although there is an argument for Calafiori, because he has been in really good form. Even when he's come on, even the last game in the Champions League as well, when he started, he's just got an extra bit of quality to his game when he's going forward. And we could possibly see Miles Lewis Skelly push forward a bit into midfield in his more natural position. I don't think Arteta takes that risk, especially at this point of the season, but it's an option for the future. But yeah, for now, we can't really knock Lewis Skelly off his perch. He's having a brilliant few weeks. So yeah, I'd keep him in the team. In centre midfield, I'd go with Partey, Rice, Odegaard again. Partey needs to step up after his last performance. Odegaard needs to step up as well. Yes, he was a bit better against Leicester, but he needs to keep pushing on. And Declan Rice just needs to keep doing what he's doing. And then in the front three, unfortunately, Sterling's going to have to get dropped, in my opinion. Has to get dropped. He was absolutely shocking against Leicester. And I'll say it again, we've got 2 fit attackers, realistically. and he still don't start. It's mental. So I'm going with Trossard, Merino in like a false nine striker position, and then Nwaneri on the right. And I think Merino can do a lot there because he's got the technical quality, he's got the physicality. So when you've got like the likes of Trossard and Nwaneri who do have good deliveries, he can be a nuisance in that box, and he's a dual monster, and that's what we need. We need people in the box that are going to be crashing the box and be dual monsters. Apologies if you could hear that. That's just my partner's family watching the Galatasaray game. They're going crazy. But yeah, if that's what we can do, I'd start Merino. There is an argument as to the game state and all of this sort of stuff. The Leicester game coming off the bench may have suited him, but I'd give it a try, man. And if it doesn't work, yes, we can bring Sterling off the bench and see what he can do. But from the start, I think we need that presence in the centre of the pitch in terms of, well, up front, and see how we go from there. So yeah, I'm confident that team can get the job done. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Arsenal win. In fact, I'm not going to go 3-1. I'm going to go 2-0. I think we'll get a 2-0 win again. I think the defence will keep a clean sheet. And if we are going to go on a run, which we are already on at, in fact, the 15 games unbeaten, if we are going to continue and really put a serious title chase in, then the defence are going to be at the heart of that. So if they can get the clean sheets off the back and rip them off, then we're going to have a great chance. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win. I'm going to go with Merino to get another goal. And I'm going to go with Ethan to get a goal, the boy wonder. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, how you want us to line up, whether you think Merino should go up front from the start or whether we should kind of bring him on as like a super sub like we did against Leicester. Haven't really got many other options, to be honest, so it's either Merino or Sterling. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, how you think we should set up, whether you think we've got a chance of the title still. And yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that stuff. Appreciate the support, people, and hopefully it's a big 3 points for the boys and we can watch the City Liverpool game on a nice relaxing hate watch. But yeah, let's go.